A solution to a problem that so many people face every single day.
Every single day.
Every time you go to plug in your phone, a computer, maybe it's the blender, maybe it's something in the kitchen. Today, we're going to give you the opportunity to now not have to call an electrician to replace the outlet. But you see this? This happens.
This is exactly
everywhere.
what happens, or it's not a good connection and it just works its way out. But with the Snug Plug, it's as easy as this. All you're going to do is you're going to align the Snug Plug, which is a simple EL-listed piece of polymer, align it.
So you basically plug the
Insert
Snug Plug in before you plug in your device.
And now you snug the plug. So you align, insert, and snug the plug, and now it's not going to come out.
What a cool idea.
So how many times have you thought something was plugged in, but it was not plugged in because it fell out, or it was so loose? Exactly. So imagine this, you're trying to charge your phone. You can see how loose that is.
Yeah.
It's not going to make that, no, this is glued down.
Oh, it's glued down.
It's glued down. And now I'm going to take the Snug Plug, literally align it, all right? Insert it, and now I snug the plug. It's not going to go anywhere.
Listen, for $4 on a credit card, it's our newest solution here at QVC. I want to show you what you're going to get, because you're getting over here 35 of the Snug Plugs. Some of them are the glow-in-the-dark ones. 20 of them are the traditional ones that you're seeing over here. They come with a carrying case as well. If purchased separately, it would be about $32.98. Today, you get all of them for less than a $20 bill, V88640. Now, we've got a lot of different demonstrations for you today, but the concept is really simple, and easy. We all have this problem somewhere at some point, whether it's at the office, whether it's in one specific room in your house. Maybe it's the one outlet that gets used the most, right? Whether it's in the office or in the kitchen. Because that's what happens, right, Christopher?
Right.
The outlet wears out.
It wears out.
From too much use.
Right.
So maybe you have an older home, and then it just falls out. So what this does is this just kind of makes it snug again,
it snugs the connection, right? It snugs the connection between the plug and the actual outlet. So now that we have snugged this in, these are all snugged. All right, we've snugged all these plugs. Now I'm able to, watch this, pull this out without pulling that out.
Oh, that's really cool.
And then I'm able to connect my phone. So how many times have you thought things were connected, but they were not? Now you get that bing, and now you see that it is charging, and you're going to be good to go.
Or worse, you get that bing at first, and then while you fall asleep, it loosens and it falls right out, because that happens all the time.
Or how about your alarm clock? Watch this. Now that it is snugged in, it is not coming out. And now you know that that alarm clock is always going to work because it is not falling out of the outlet. How about all the things that we're charging?
This actually happens in my garage.
I was just going to say, in the garage.
And by the way, I will tell you, my garage outlet is a newer outlet. I had an electrician put it in, but for some reason, it's a loose
snug,
one.
Right. So this is now nice and snug. It's not going to come out. You know where I had the biggest problem? In our bedroom. There was a plug, until I had Snug Plug, nothing would stay in it.
Yeah, because it's the most used plug in the room.
It's the most used plug in the room. So I want to come over here because I want to show you something.
Okay.
How many times do you go to vacuum, all right, and you plug it in, and because it's so loose, as soon as you walk away from it, it unplugs? How annoying is that, right? That is so annoying. You put it in, you go to vacuum, right? And it comes out. It's very annoying. You know where it's really even more than annoying and somewhat dangerous? So imagine this. A sump pump. This issue occurred to me. My sump pump actually connected to the ceiling. For some reason, that's how they had it connected. If it's not snug, what happens when the sump pump goes off? It actually jars itself. And what happens is it actually came out and I didn't have a working sump pump. Now, with the Snug Plug, you can ensure that it is going to snug it up. All right, again, you just align it up, insert it.
It's really simple.
It's really simple.
It's kind of genius.
Right, and now it is snugged into that outlet and it's not going to release itself.
So listen, for less than $4,
Crazy,
$4 on Easy Pay, you get 35 of these. They should be about $33 for the set of 35. So you're going to get, I just want to be clear on what you're getting. You're going to get 20 of the original Snug
25
plugs.
of the original clear
25,
ones.
excuse me. And then right over here, you're going to get
10 of the glow in the dark. So what they do for you is when the lights go out, you're going to see for a period of time that it's glowing. So you can actually see that the Snug Plug is already in the outlet, and then a little carrying case, because How many times you've been to a hotel room?
Always. Hotel and on a plane.
And you go to plug in, and that's why we're giving you so many. If you leave it on the plane, no big deal. But when you're in that hotel room, you're trying to plug your computer in, your laptop, and it's not working.
Yeah.
This allows you to make sure that you snug the plug.
The 886400 is your item number. Now's your chance to get it. It's brand new at this big deal price. Here's what I'll say. Some of you are actually picking up more than one set.
I don't blame you.
If you have a really big house, or maybe kids in dorm rooms.
Yeah.
Right? Those plugs, those outlets in the dorm rooms, they're really, really old. They've been used a million times. That's when you have that loose connection. When you go to a hotel, maybe you're traveling and visiting family and you're visiting somebody that has an older home. Here's a really smart solution to a age-old problem, one that everybody has experienced at one point or the other. This one is crazy over here, right?
So I sell these. These are the Homedics air purifiers, all right? It will not stay in this outlet, but watch this. I'm gonna take my Snug Plug, and again, you line it up to the plug, you push it in, and now what was not staying in is snug and secure, and you don't have to worry about it.
And you could see that right there. Now, Christopher, can you show us, if I wanted to remove the Snug Plug, how do I remove it?
Really easy. You just put your fingernail underneath there, and you remove the Snug Plug, and you can use it over and over and over again. How about the hair dryer? How many women are using hair dryers, or even guys, and you go to use the hair dryer and it comes out almost instantly because it is an outlet that you are constantly using. Now with the Snug Plug, watch this. Align it, insert it. Now I put the plug in.
Boom,
Look at that. Now it stays. Now it's nice and snug, and you don't have to worry about it. You can dry your hair without it turning on and off and on and off.
You can now make any outlet work.
That's right.
You know, optimally, that's what it's all about. You want to make sure that all of your devices are plugged in. Maybe it's essential devices like a CPAP machine. Maybe it's something like your phone that you need to have charged so that you can travel with it in the morning. Today, we're giving you the opportunity to get 25 of the original, 10 of the glow-in-the-dark ones. By the way, the glow-in-the-dark is kind of like just a little added feature. It helps kind of see. And then right over there, there's your travel case that you can take on the go with you. The 88640 is your item number. Today, we have it for you at the big deal price. We're launching it right now. And try it out for $4 on a credit card and see the difference for yourself. If you're not in love with it, of course, you always have 30 days to send it back. Christopher Joyce, it is always a pleasure to have you in our show, but I love when you bring us new solutions like this that I never even knew existed.
Exactly, that really do the job, that solve a problem.
Thanks, Thank you, my friend. Okay, continue placing your orders for this and check out of your shopping cart. Now's your chance to get it at the best price. But right now, we've got another encore presentation of a big deal from Harry Slotkin.
Oh, this is your summer moment.